Going on YouTube, Daddy Fat Bat here. Hope you guys are doing well. This is the first duel that I had in the Legend Anthology event. So no hand traps, well, very few hand traps. So it was very much old school Yu-Gi-Oh! So I modified my Skull Servant deck to make a Skull Servant Kuriboh deck. And I'll probably have 2 more videos up in the next couple of days, showcasing some other duels. But this was one of my first ones, and it was a good one. My opponent is playing Odd Eyes Pendulums, which is good. Pretty good choice for this format, because you can swarm the field really easy with pendulums. But I opened with card destruction, and he had nothing in his hand to stop me from doing that. So I ended up doing really well here. So we start with white baking to add 2 cards to my hand, discard a card, and just boop, throw that in there, activate it to get 1 on the field. Use Lightning Storm to throw something else on there, and end up special summoning 1 Skull Servant from the graveyard, or from my deck, and from my hand because I hadn't used my normal summon. I didn't attack that face down because a lot of people that run this deck are using Morphing Jar, and I was right. But Morphing Jar actually helps me because you're throwing more cards in my graveyard. Lets me draw new cards, but it also gives him cards. So I understand why they run it, because having a full... When you got your scale set, you have full cards and you can summon a whole bunch of stuff is absolutely great, but ended up kind of screwing them over here later on in the duel. But my opponent played well. I just didn't really let them get away with too much because I have Kuribohs, and Kuribohs are awesome, along with White Princess, W-I-G-H-T, Princess. Yeah, number Big Eye is great, but if you steal my Skull Servant, it goes to 0 because it's my graveyard. So I reduce their attack, and then I activate 3 cards to protect him, make my battle damage 0 so that my life points are safe, and end up being able to get some more cards in the graveyard. They blow it up, and then that's all they can do for this turn. So here we go, and because they ended up milling Mizuki for me, this kind of ended up winning me the duel. So I do that because I destroyed it by battle, but it goes to my graveyard. I can banish a card, a Skull Servant in my graveyard to resummon him, and still during the battle phase, so I hit his Morphing Jar, and boom, that's game. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.